Alright, so it is midnight. What's a better time to go through a bunch of the weapons in Arsenal and a bunch of the maps in Arsenal and to rate them from, good to complete trash. So before I actually get into this, I do want to say that my 5th UGC item is now out. The link to it will be in the description below, so make sure you go check it out. And if you do decide to buy it and you're going to buy some Robux to get it, make sure you use my star code Bandites. Much love if you do those things. Now, if you're not going to do those things, you could subscribe at least because, this many people haven't subbed, and we're trying to hit 400k by this summer, so that only takes like 2 seconds, and it's free, so why not? Alright, but anyways, so today we have an Arsenal Maps tier list maker, which I actually just created a few minutes ago, so this will be linked in the description below. But then we also have this Roblox Arsenal weapon up to the Showtime update. This one was made by Legendary Yotaku1, so shout out to him. We don't have the previous update of weapons in here from the community ops. That kind of sucks, but it's fine because we still have everything else in here. And then again, this is something I made, and I put all the maps in here that I've ever played in Arsenal, which actually I do want to show you guys something that I noticed. If you come here on the Arsenal wiki, if you go to the map section, it shows you like all the maps and everything, which is awesome. But right here, upcoming maps, we have the Rolv Inc. apparently coming, and also Interchange, which I've heard about this one, but I didn't know Rolv Inc. was becoming a map. Oh, okay, yeah, so it says this was in the CTE version, apparently on the 9th, so a couple days ago. Alright, also real quick too, I want to say big shout out to this Instagram page. So if you have an Instagram, go follow this page. It's called Arsenal People Roblox. I don't know who runs this or if it's ran by multiple people, but they put a bunch of Arsenal related info up on here. Quick updates, they do like these little things, so you can go through these. It has a bunch of info and stuff coming out and all that, so really cool page. Make sure you go give it a follow. I'm currently not following it, so there you go. But yeah, go give this a follow. Alright, anyways, it is time. So obviously there's this tab right here that says why does it even exist. We can obviously put the auto bow in here, the golden knife in here, because you see me get so mad at this thing many times. So yeah, that's going in there. The crossbow, I'm just gonna put this in D tier because the crossbow is like the only bow that I actually am sort of okay with. It's D tier, it's still at the very bottom. But, I mean, I don't mind that it exists. I just hate these. So we're going to put the compound bow in here as well. Alright, and obviously we have to roll out a couple of other things in here. So we're going to be putting the spellbook in the why does it even exist tab. The snowball would be perfect in here as well. The snowball existed for the winter update. I don't know why it's not going, but we're putting it in here because this thing makes me mad as well. So I guess we'll start off with the S plus tier. Now, I really think, just from looking at this, I could put the AA12 in here. This thing is just absolutely insane. It's so OP. I'm also going to put the Barrett in here, because this thing's a one-tap and it can shoot pretty quick. The DBS is also like a launch weapon, and it's a one-tap weapon. It can be annoying sometimes, but I think this deserves S+. I would say all these carbines are S+ tiers, because they're all godly. Wait, I just realized the ice stars are in here. Get in this tab. We don't like you. Also, I forgot the laser rifle is definitely S+. These are like the OP broken, like the guns that aren't insane, and like I'll always be able to get a kill with. I'm gonna put the op into the A tier just because it is a little slow. The Barrett's all the way up here just because it's fast. The op is a little slow because you have to like cock it back real quick. This is just an S tier because it does spread, but it is really OP. But because of that spread, I'm gonna put that in S. Electric revolver. You're going into I would say I don't actually know. This thing is kind of broken at the moment in the game. It's good. It's perfect if you get a headshot. The spread's insane. I'm going to put that as a B. Grenade launcher. This thing blows me up every time I instantly click with it. I'll give you a C. You're decent. I just realized these can go into S tier, these AKs. Hand cannon. I'm going to put that as an A. It's like the electric revolver, except this thing doesn't have spread. Baseball launcher is going D, obviously. We don't like that. Little Tom, I think, was a D for me, but now that it's been upgraded, I'll put this as a, it's a B, I guess. But it's upgraded twice, so, I mean, that's way better than what it was. Actually, I'll put this in A, and I'm gonna put the Little Tom in A. I actually really like the Little Tom now. Firework launcher, they upgraded it a little bit. I'll put that in B. I think I had it lower, but I'll put that in B now. Golden pistol, I don't know why I have such bad luck with this thing, so I'm gonna put that in D. Concussion, you're an A. Actually, you're like an S, you're OP. This thing, I don't know between these two. This thing really annoys me sometimes, but it's not as horrible as all these things down here. So I'll give you a D. You're not as deserving as these guys. The musket, Reload time's horrendous, but if you can nail that shot, it's a one tap. So I'm gonna put this into a B just because of the insane reload time. It was gonna be an A, but the reload time is kind of like eh. High power is an A. This guy's an A. This guy is a B. Actually, this guy's like an A. Pump shotgun, gross. That's going into C. Max 7 is definitely a D. I'm almost there. We're pretty much there. Okay, here's my final list here. So these are the top dogs up here. You got the S tier, you got the A, you got the B, you got the C, and the D, and then the Y doesn't even exist. So you can kind of get a good glimpse here. You can pause and look a little bit. So I pretty much just base it on, like, does the weapon even really work well? How much damage does it do? What's the spread like? What's the range like? And that's pretty much how I based it off of for all these. The Y doesn't even exist. I wish, like, none of these things were ever made. I wish the game just ended at the golden pistol. I guess if, you know, these didn't exist, then we wouldn't have a comp. Then standard would be standard, but the game would still be fun. So you kind of have to have these weapons for there to be a standard mode, but at the same time, you know, they're just horrible. The D ranking is pretty much like, you know, these are eh. Some of these could be good depending on your aim, like the snipers. So, I mean, honestly, these snipers could probably, like, go up to B if I'm being nice, but they go